Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy Lynx here with a brand new video, and today we're gonna be talking about the time me and my friends got caught smoking in the school. So on this particular day, me and my friends, I guess one of our guys wasn't there that day. I don't really know our exact method of why we just didn't do, why we did what we did. But usually what happens is we go into the bathroom, but we decided not to. I guess we didn't want to get caught because we almost did last time. But on this particular day, we just went to my classroom to chill and relax in it. What happened is, the reason why we have access to this classroom, just as context, because the teacher wasn't in here when this happened, was because the janitor, I think, broke the actual lock on the door. So we could just fidget with the door a little bit and open the door. And it didn't really matter anyway, because the teacher didn't really care. He was always late to the classroom, I guess you could say. He was always like showing up after the bell, or like a minute or two before the bell for second period rung. And I don't really have a first period, so I have nowhere to go. So he just lets me chill in there sometimes. But on this day, what happened, I was bored. I was out of it. I was having relationship problems. I think I actually was ending my relationship for a bit before hopping back in it like an idiot. I was chilling with my friends. We were in there. They all come in there, hang out with me. They're trying to cheer me up, stuff like that. They're like, "Hey, bro, you want to smoke?" I'm like, "I can't. I'm on probation." They're like, "Oh, okay, bro. It's alright, it's alright." So they just start smoking in the classroom. This is normal. This happened before. But on this day, we actually came prepared. Last time we didn't open the window, so it just wasn't good at all. So we opened the window a little bit just to get the air cracking. My friend just pulls out a roach. If you don't know what a roach is, it's small little piece of bud wrapped around and wrapped in a blunt. Just real small. No way you can get noticed with that unless you pull it out or someone searches and grabs it. But he says, "Hey, anyone got a light?" I turn around, I'm like, "What do you mean you need a light?" Oh, turn around instantly, saw a roach in his hand. I was like, that seems very tempting to me right now. And also, as a bit of context, don't do drugs, kids. I know it may seem cool and stuff like that, but it's really not. I had problems. That's why I was doing this. But it's not a really good excuse. I should have just faced them all at once and got rid of them before doing this. But during this year, I was a really big stoner. I was on probation, like I just said. Like I told you, that I told my friends. Alright. They respected that. They didn't force me to do anything like that. They understood. I can't get caught. Not gonna force it. So he just licks it up. We always on lockdown. We can't really close the door, because if they see a whole bunch of kids in a classroom with a door closed, it looks kind of suspicious. And also at the same time, we have to leave it open, and any teacher that walks past and sees us is also very suspicious. Just seeing a whole bunch of kids crowded in the back. But some teachers didn't mind it. They didn't ask questions. They didn't really, or they just didn't see us. So you start smoking it. I'm like, hey, teacher. And they come in here, and one of the teachers, who I'm cool with, he walks in just after my friend picked up the roach and threw it outside and closed the window, all in one motion. It was fairly super. He didn't even hear it. He says, "You guys all right? Where's your teacher?" I'm like, "Oh, he just went to run copies, quote unquote." He says, "Oh, okay, that's fine. Leave us be." My friend, he comes in later on. He has a pen, and I'm not really too keen on pens. I've done it a good amount of times, but I just don't like pens. And plus, the whole thing about it causing holes in your heart and your lungs, I mean, and being a very danger to your lungs, kind of made me like, no, I'm not smoking any carts, none of that. Just pass me the booth. But he pulled out his pen, They started smoking it. And so they're pretty much going hard. One of my friends, he was already high to begin with. Not the friend that hit the ropes, my other friend. He came in. He was already high to begin with. And he decided to hit a blinker. If you don't know what a blinker is, it's pretty much when you have the pen, you hold it and you just go until you feel like you're about to cough, and you stop right then and there, right before you cough. And you try to, either you can ghost it or you just let some of that shit out. He not only did it without covering his face while he was doing it and sitting down like everyone else was, he was standing up with the pen clearly showing and decided to hit the pen. What proceeded later was a complete and utter fallout of pretty much a save and yet a fuck up. So what happens is a teacher walks past. I see her walk past. Hey, chill. He not only lets it go at the wrong time, he doesn't let go of the button, so the smoke keeps pouring out of his mouth. He's coughing smoke. Teacher rolls back, walks backwards, comes in the door. What are you doing? Are you smoking? I'm like, fuck. Man, this is the one time I don't smoke. We get caught. And not only did we get caught, I get blamed along with everyone else. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of mad that I got blamed with them, but I'm not mad that how should I say this? I'm not really fully mad at my friends. I'm fully mad at the action he did, in which he didn't cover up his face and sit down. You know, there was a corner in the room where he could have done it out of sight, out of range from the teacher. Teacher's like, oh, I'm done with you guys. You know that's bad for you. I'm like, what? At the time, we didn't know it was bad for us, but I didn't think she really get it. I was like, it's not like I'm smoking an e-cig or something like that. And another teacher walked in. She pretty much walked out the room. Another teacher walked in, and she walked in again and said, okay, who got the Juul pod? I'm like, Juul pod? Oh, wait. Motherfucker. Wait a second. Wait a fucking second. Juul pod? Bitch. I was gonna say, it's not a Juul pod. It's a fucking weed cart, nigga. I was so close to saying that. I'm glad I didn't, because we would have been in so much trouble. But that is the main thing that infuriated me, was the whole entire attitude she gave, not just to me, but to my friends. Rightfully understand it, she thought it was a Juul pod and shit like that, and thought we were killing her lungs. She's like, why are you doing this? You shouldn't be doing this, blah, 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 blah. Don't do this here at all. She didn't even search us. Because there's a rule at school saying they can't search our bag if they didn't see us with it. She never saw us with it. And the other teacher only saw the smoke coming out the mouth of my friend. So she knows who did it. She knows who was in the pen. She knows that we're all stoners. She just can't do shit. Because she never saw the pen on him. And plus, right when she walked out, my other friend took the pen from him. Told him to slide the pen to him, and he hit it. This whole story, I was kind of ticked off because I was like, really? Out of all the days we get caught, one slip up got us in trouble. And so what happened was we just got kicked out of the classroom until the time being of when our teacher came. She told our teacher. Teacher was very confused because he's like, my students, I don't even have 15 students in my class. And he doesn't know really my friends at all. So he has nothing to say to them because he doesn't know them. He doesn't know their names. And they never provided him with names, so he's just confused, lost in confusion. He didn't know what to say or do. He just sat there, was like, oh, okay. I guess we just fixed the door now. So yeah, after that day, the door was still kind of broken. At least it was more fixed. You just had to use a card or something to swipe up on it, and you could insert in the door. But yeah, don't smoke. Don't smoke cards, and don't smoke in school. But anyway, guys, hope you guys liked this video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.